Genesis 14, Abram rescues Lot. At the time when Amraphel was king of Shinar, and Argra king of Elsar, Kedarbar king of El-Elam, and Tidal king of Gomorrah, these kings went to war against Bera king of Sodom, Bersha king of Gomorrah, Sanab king of Adamah, Shemberber king of Zeboiah, and king of Bela, that is Zor. All these later kings joined forces in the valley of Sodom, that is the Dead Sea Valley. For 12 years they had been subject to Kedorlaomer, but in the 13th year they rebelled. In the 14th year Kedorlaomer and the kings allied with him and went out and defeated the Rephaites in Ashtaroth, Canarm, and the Zerzenzites in Ham, the Emites in Shavah, the Kamara and the Horites in the hills, Kamar of Seir, as far as El Paran near the desert. Then they turned back and went to En-Mishpat, that is Kadesh, and they conquered the whole territory of the Amalekites, as well as the Amorites that were living in Hezazon, Tamar. Then the king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah, the king of Adamah, and the king of Zeboiam, and the king of Bela, that is Zor, marched out and drew up their battle lines in the valley of Sodom against Gomorrah, king of Elam, Tidal king of Gomorrah, Amraphel king of Shinar, and Anarach king of Elsear, 4 kings against 5. Now the valley of Sodom was full of tar pits, and when the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled, some of the men fell into them, and the rest fled into the hills. The 4 kings seized all the good Sodom and Gomorrah and all their feed, and then they went away. They also carried off Abram's nephew Lot and his possessions, since he was living in Sodom. A man who had escaped came and reported this to Abram in Hebrew. Now Abram was living near the great tree of Mamre the Amorite, a brother of Ishkar, and all of them were allied with Abram. When Abram heard that his relative had been taken captive, he called out the 318 trained men born in his household and went in pursuit as far as Dan. During the night, Abram divided his men to attack them, and he routed them, pursuing them as far as Habah, north of Damascus. He recovered all the goods and brought back his relative Lot and his possessions, together with the women and other people. After Abram returned from defeating Kedorlaomer, the kings allied with him, the king of Sodom, came out to meet him in the valley of Shavah, that is the king's valley. Then Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought bread and water. He was priest of God Most High, and he blessed Abram, saying, Blessed be Abram by God Most High, creator of heaven and earth, and praise be to God Most High, who delivered your enemies into your hand. Then Abram gave him 1/10 of everything. The king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the people and keep the goods for yourself. But Abram said to the king of Sodom, With raised hands I have sworn to an oath to the Lord, God Most High, creator of heaven and earth, that I will accept nothing belonging to you, not even a thread or the strap of a sandal, so that you will never be able to say, I made Abram rich. I will accept nothing but what my men have eaten, and the share that belongs to the men who went after me to Nanir, Ekar, and Mamre. Let them have their share.